MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Interleague Baseball on MLB Network. Alex Wood will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, if Alex don't light your fire, you're working with wet wood. This is one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Sneaky, quick, funky arm angle, 92 to 94, good curveball, one of the more underappreciated quality lefties in the game of baseball.
Now batting, Luis Arias. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Arias.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, this is a tough place to come in and play. The home team's they played pretty well here. They got their fans excited about last night's W. Let's see if they can complete the sweep today.
You know, you always want to get greedy, Dero, when you win the first game of a two-game set, particularly when you're playing at home. This team is a really good home team, so the odds are in their favor that they've got a good chance to pull off this sweep.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. And that misses 1-1. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Now the 1-1 pitch. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
All even now, 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Count remains 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row, loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Jose Berrios gets the starting nod for the Twins. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Stepping in, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now the pitch.
No.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape, winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Arias backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Not shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Lifetime against Jose Berrios. He's 1 for 3. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Has a look, now the pitch. On the ground to the left side. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
0-1.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And that's off his leg on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it, it looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
Ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that misses for ball 4.
Batting fifth, the first baseman,
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch.
No.
The 1-0 home.
No, off the plate.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage.
No,
outside. 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Garver, base runner at first with one out. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
The next twin up, Eddie Rosario. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yep.
And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike one. First and second now, one man out. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, Dero. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, Dero, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Fair-handed for one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Twins forced to settle for one. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Minnesota leads this one 1-0. Last half of the second set to go. So here's Cody Bellinger, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago.
Bellinger.
Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Bases are empty, one man out. Line to the right side. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Peterson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail this one 1-0. And now the Twins pitcher, Jose Berrios, 9-1-2 due up.
Number 17.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Peterson. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Luis Arraez.
So striding in, Luis Arraez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. No.
The 1-0.
Hee-haw!
There's a good knuckle curveball right there. A lot of people ask me, what's the difference between the curveball and the knuckle curve? The knuckle curveball, the finger, your pointer finger, is spiked into it, and at times it can be a much tighter spin and rotation than the conventional curveball.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
A ball and no strikes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they're on top 1-0.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They're currently tops in the league in runs scored, and the primary reason for that? Home runs, a category they lead the league in as well. One player told me that pretty much up and down the lineup, every guy is capable of losing one into the seats. But he also said they're a lot more dynamic than that. With the guys they have, they know home runs will come. But it's their ability to put guys on the bases and have quality at-bats in those situations that sets them apart. Matt?
Number 9.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's the pitch. Gavin Lux is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Playing 12, 1-2.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is right there, 1 down. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Next up for Los Angeles, Austin Barnes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 9. The pitcher, Alex.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that left-handed pitcher who bats right, Alex Wood, will hit next. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is low, ball 1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Sano. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
To the plate now, Mitch Garver, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 3 homers, 9 driven in. One 0 count. Here it is. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
No.
Nobody out, runner on first. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2.
Ball. Full count. 3 balls.
Max Kepler waits on deck. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Max Kepler. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Turner is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Oh, he snares it.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, outside.
So far on the year, Gonzalez is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 pitch on the ground to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Riding in once again, Justin Turner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here it comes. And that misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Here's Corey Seager, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with show track, and the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie, is usually a right fielder, but he's playing in left field today. The 1-0. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
And he takes a called strike 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Max Muncy waits on deck. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fouled off. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Next for the Dodgers, Max Muncy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, center fielder, Peterson.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Here's the first pitch to him.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate, 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jose Berrios. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1 home.
Ball.
Well, ball 3, and the Twins would love to get this inning started any way they could to get that leadoff guy on.
the 3-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Hops this one up, and no one will track it down. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
At the plate, Luis Arias, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Now here's the pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Seager ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
2 out, nobody on. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Betts giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Right fielder.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
In now, Nelson Cruz. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Ready with the 2-0. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Gavin Lux. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Ball 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
called strike on the change, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home is laid off up for ball number 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Full count now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready for another chance? Austin Barnes. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Chris Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Dodgers. Number 3, Fred.
Fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now the 0-1.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Here's the 0-2. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out. The throw is wild, and it gets away. But luckily, it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance. So stepping in, Justin Turner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. 1-0.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Kepler is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This year against right-handed pitching, Seager carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Comes set, the 0-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Dylan Floro takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Sano. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now. Now here it comes. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
A runner at first with no outs here. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next to the Twins.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Into the box, Max Kepler. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bellinger is there, and he'll bring this one in. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. It's the Twins 2 and the Dodgers nothing. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way.
Ball.
Now the 1-0.
Ball. 2 balls. No strike.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 2-0.
3 balls. No strike.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
The 3-0 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. From the belt, kicks and deals. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. That evens it up, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-1.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here now the 2-2, and he fouls this one off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Now another 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for L.A. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Jose Berrios. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Now that's popped up, and there's out number 1.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Luis Arias. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, no. 1 ball, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. He's set. Here it comes. Runners on first with 1 down. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Runners going. Tapped out in front of home. And that's the second out.
The batter, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Blake Trinan will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Nelson Cruz will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. 1 left for Minnesota as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. In now, Gavin Lux. It was a walk in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
No.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tie run to the plate.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here comes the first pitch. This is popped up. Kepler has room in foul territory. 1 down.
The pitcher, number 49.
A.J. Pollock will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Dodgers. Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Too high, and it's 3-0. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning, so he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Justin Turner. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Pause, now the pitch.
Hurry.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
0-2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate now, Corey Seager, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1-2.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart, though you can't quite close the book on him yet. He's responsible for all 3 runners aboard. Corey Garrett answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Here's Mookie Betts. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
That's wide, 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. Ready with the 3-1. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Cruz is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Dodgers leave them loaded. They're down 2-0. Tony Gonsolin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th. Ready for another shot now. Miguel Sano, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. 1-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. One and 1. Here it is. This one is launched. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano, number 13 for him on the year, as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game, and that bomb here in the 8th is big.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
To the plate now, Max Kepler, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Playing 11.
1 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Betts. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this is off the fence right in front of the Dodger bullpen. The relay throw, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario, fouled off. He was a double play victim last time around. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
Ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Marlin.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Two out with the man at first. To first, right to him, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Twins. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Scooped up, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
First baseman, Matt.
Digging in, Max Muncy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Down.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Trevor May will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Ehire Adrianza is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 13, Ehire Adrianza.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Now here it comes. May offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Now a curveball misses inside. To 2-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. Gavin Lux would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Dodgers down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Ross Stripling enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ehire Adrianza. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Luis Arias. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 home.
Ball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1.
One out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Stepping into the box, Byron Buxton. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming, here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he falls behind, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to third. Turner's got it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Down go the Twins in order, but they lead it 3-0. Taylor Rogers is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
55, Taylor Rogers.
Striding in to start the ninth, Gavin Lux, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of that through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
So here's Austin Barnes, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-0 home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. it's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a slider, but this misses down and in for ball 4.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Kike Hernandez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 14, Kike Hernandez.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Hernandez brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
None out, runners at first and second. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the belt. Kicks and deals. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here, as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Here's the 1-1.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Now the 2-1.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Here now the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second, and he is in there.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Sergio Romo comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 54, Sergio Romo.
At the plate, Corey Seager. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And a sinker dipped too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And this will be fouled away. The next 3-2. Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
Now to the plate, Mookie Betts. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with 1 away. He's set and the pitch. With runners in scoring position this season, Betts is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
This is the classic case of the modern-day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Back up the middle. And it's a base hit. And we are tied here in the 9th.
Boy, D-Row, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
The 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Homer Bailey is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. Stepping up now, Max Muncy. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here, 1 away. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he is out at the plate, trying to end it once and for all, but we will play another inning as the side is retired. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Joe Kelly takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. We are into extra innings. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here it comes.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Fouled off. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Up next for Minnesota, the third baseman, Miguel Sano.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0.
No. 3 balls. No strikes.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Hit on the ground to third. Turner has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Mitch Garver. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Oh, good knuckle curve, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate now, Max Kepler, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Kepler is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
He's set the payoff pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
To the plate now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out. Ready with the 1-0.
No, that's the ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Two and two. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out here for route number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Leading up.
Now in the box, Jock Peterson. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Now batting, number 9.
Striding into the box, Gavin Lux. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Lux brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Here it comes on 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Soft liner towards short. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
At the plate, Austin Barnes has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch.
No.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Now the 2-1. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Again, another foul ball. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. slapped hard the opposite way. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Pedro Baez takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th place, number 50.
Jorge Polanco is going to grab a bat now, so he'll be asked to get things started in the top half of the 11th. Out in front of it, strike one. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. And he lays off for ball 1. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In now, Ehire Adrianza. Adrianza stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Luis Arraez.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Luis Arraez. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage. And he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance. And it's quickly 0-2.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Swing, and he pops him up. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He's safe at the plate. They've broken through to take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here's Byron Buxton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
The 1-2. Swung on and chopped down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Turned on down the line. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He doubled his last time through. That's wide, 2-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now the 2-0 home to Cruz. Still no thought of a challenge here as they'll run it to 3-0 now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the three-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Here's the 3-0. And he'll just lay this one in there, 3-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And it's fouled away. Second and third here, one man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Betts has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll tack on an insurance strike with the sac fly as they lead now 5-3.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Kenley Jansen, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
For the Dodgers, number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Miguel Sano will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
Now the 1-0 runs a bit inside for a ball.
2-0.
2 out here and a runner at second.
Yep.
And that's in there, 2-1. From the stretch.
2-2.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Twins are in front, 5-3. Tyler Clippard takes the mound in a save situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Stepping into the box, Will Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The catcher, Will.
Pitch on the way.
Smith.
4-1. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull the trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Count is full.
Full count now, 3-2. That's popped up. Arrives. Calls for it. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Justin Turner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Clippard, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Ball just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Corey Seager will be next. 1 out, nobody on. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
So digging in now, Corey Seager. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with the purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-2. bouncer to the left side. The second for one, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And this ball swung out and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Twins will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Homer Bailey wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Tyler Clippard closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.